Hi guys, so welcome to the Q&A for Galaxy Enforcer 3000. Alright, hit me! Why do Galaxy Enforcer 3000? Well, I had the idea in my head during the time, and I said to myself, after doing Star Rider, well, the Star Rider movie I've always wanted to do, with me wearing the, motorcycle helmet, I said to myself, well, I want to do it like how I did Star Rider, but have it, instead of doing it in the Star Rider universe that I created, where I face a bat-like, vampirist villain, I decided, well, why not try to be more faithful to the actual action figure of Sonic Ranger and Star Rider. So when I saw what the toys looked like, I said to myself, I'd never done an actual adaptation to that. So when I looked up Sonic Ranger and Star Rider, I said to myself, wow, these toys look very similar to the other ones. Like for the Motoko, toy, it looked there were actually three colors. One in a certain other color, another one in a certain other color, and one in the main color that I'm mostly familiar with. So I said to myself, this is actually a universe I would actually love to do. And also when I saw these versions right here, I said to myself, I wanted to give them their own name. Instead of calling them invaders, why not call them Invader Raiders? Like they're invading and they're raiding in a certain location. So I said to myself, I've never done a true adaptation to this universe, and mostly of it's in space, so it's not going to be on Earth. So I said to myself, oh, this might be a better idea. A better idea. So I want to be truly faithful to the, toy brands themselves, even though the toy brands don't even have a story, don't have anything. So I decided to say to myself, why don't I just take that and try to adapt it to this? Why don't I try to take that and try to adapt it in my own words? So I was kind of coming up with the story all by myself. But I didn't want it to be another Star Wars clone, like mixing it with Power Rangers and Star Wars. I said to myself, why not do it, the inspiration for Star Wars, which was Flash Gordon. So I said to myself, Power Rangers and Flash Gordon, kind of see what they would look like if they were mixed. Then I said to myself, yeah, I want this to be more of an adaptation to the actual toy Sonic Ranger and Star Rider, in that realm of universe. So, yeah. So once again, I got the idea from the toys. So the toys, I really thought they looked pretty cool looking. So when I came across the Star Rider action figure when I was borderline 8 years old, so I said to myself, wow, this looks like Power Rangers mixed in space, mixed with RoboCop and stuff. So I said to myself, wow, this looks like an interesting story. So I didn't know about I didn't know about Sonic Ranger during the time, but until I Googled it and said, oh, it's a little similar to the Star Rider action figure. So this is where I kind of got the idea. So where I got the idea from is from the toys themselves. I didn't want this to be similar to Star Rider, well, my Star Rider universe that I created. So I wanted to do a story that was like, I never done a mother and son story. Like, say, for instance, this mother who's a little off looking, but has to take care of this human character. So where I got the idea is I wanted to tell a mother and son story, even though they don't look related. They both, had this relationship where they've known each other for all their lives. So the whole mother and son thing I really wanted to do because I felt like it was a more genuine story that I've never done in the future during the time. So, what's another thing? Where I got the idea is I wanted to tell, like I said before, I wanted it to be like Flash Gordon meets Power Rangers, but in the way how I've always visioned it. Like I've always visioned, him celebrating in the end with firecrackers, in the end of the film. Also, another thing I wanted to do is I wanted to do everything I can to get, more props. Well, not props, but like toy item models for the spaceships. So I went on eBay. I saw what the price was, and I was able to buy it. Put my, do whatever I can to buy the thing. Waited for about 2 or 3 weeks for the package to come, and after that, I finally had my, my toy models that I wanted to be in the film itself. And I said to myself, I'm using that, I'm using this, and I'm using all of these. So that's how I was able to get this baby. It came along with the packages. So that's where I got the idea, and that's why I wanted to tell that story I've always wanted to tell completely. Is Galaxy Enforcer in the same universe as Star Rider? Yes and no. I mean, I say that for a good reason. When I mean yes and no, I mean yes, it's kind of in that universe of Star Rider, which I mean is the toy of Star Rider, the action figure. And no, it's not in the same universe. Because Star Rider, well, the Star Rider franchise I do is completely different from this. Star Rider, I did get the idea when I was doing Star Rider, Ivan Alucard Ascending. When I did Star Rider 1 and 2 last year, they were centered around in the Earth. They were centered around on the planet Earth. So what I mean by that is the year of this is completely different. It's completely different. All of it's completely different. It's not the same universe because of the years. So Galaxy Enforcer, that's in the year 2099. Star Rider is in the universe of 2040 something. So meaning they don't have this is completely different. But I did get the idea of Motoko off of, because before the action figure didn't have the names of the characters. All it just had is the logo, Star Rider. Didn't have like the names of the characters, so pretty much I had to look what the characters' names up and said to myself, I want to use that in my movie. So Star Rider, my Star Rider franchise I do, and Galaxy Enforcer 3000, those are completely separate. They're not in the same universe. They have nothing to do with each other at all. Also, what I did in this one is I wanted Motoko to be the main villain. Like, what if he was this alien, well, not alien, but like space warrior or galaxy warrior, let's just say that, that was a renegade, and he now wants to have a higher power to make himself more invincible. So in this case, I wanted Motoko to be the villain, the main villain for the film, and he uses the Invader Raiders as, let's just say, his putties, basically. But what I'm also trying to say is that Motoko was inspiration for Star Rider Star Rider 2, Ivan Alucard Ascending. So when I added the Executioner was more like an inspiration of Motoko. So I wanted him to be, the Executioner. So instead, it gets a little confusing. So the Executioner in Star Rider is a spinoff of Motoko in the Sonic Rangers Star Rider universe. So, like I said, completely different. Only difference is he literally uses an axe. The Executioner in Star Rider 2 uses some type of blade, basically. But all I'm just trying to say is Star Rider 2, it's a Star Rider franchise I do, has nothing to do with this. This is his own thing. This is something I really wanted to adapt in my own story, in my own way, basically. So, they had nothing to do with each other, and never will have nothing to do with each other. So let's not get that confused. Is this the last time I'm doing a Power Ranger clone film for right now? Well, yes, but I am still doing Star Rider 3. Once I do Star Rider 3, there will be no more Power Ranger clones. I swear to you, I swear to all you out there will be no more, absolutely no more Power Ranger films that have me in a helmet or in some type of silver helmet. There'll be none of that in the future. Like, as long as this channel is still going, I will no longer be doing that at all until I make a bigger budget one, which obviously I don't have the money to make it. So until I work with a big time studio to make that big budget, Power Ranger film clone I wanted to do. So currently I'm working on a script right now on something I don't want to show just yet. It's not yet done. It's not yet finished. There's still some things I need to do on it, but there will be, I don't want to say what it is. I don't want to tell you what the title is, but this will be my official big budget Power Ranger, clone knockoff. So trust me, there'll be no more Power Ranger clone short films in the future. So the next film I make will not be a Power Ranger clone film at all. It'll be something different, something I want to do for once, something I plan on doing for quite a long time and I haven't done because I've been busy with the whole in space, hero stuff. So trust me, there'll be none of that. There'll be none of that in the future. If I do make it, it will probably be in theaters or streaming or whatever we have today to get films out there. So trust me, the next movie I do, now yes, there will be Star Rider 3, but after that, that's it. There'll be no more on this channel. If I am going to do one, it's going to be either streaming or being in theaters. So that's it. Will there be a sequel to Galaxy Enforcer 3000? Hell yes! Okay, just because I say I'm no longer doing any more Power Ranger clones, that does not mean I'm not going to be doing sequels. Just original Power Ranger clone films. Let's just say if it's called Power of Star Ranger or whatever. If it's anything like that, trust me, that will never happen. But if it's a sequel to, let's just say, Star Rider, Galaxy Enforcer, or what else? I'm trying to think. Or any other film I've done that's a Power Ranger clone, you'll get the sequels, but you won't get an original film. You will not get an original film unless I'm working on the big budget project I said I was going to do. So trust me, you'll get like, you know, the sequels. Let's say for example, Make a Human Hunter. You'll probably get that sequel in the future. Don't hold your breath. Don't cross your fingers. It's a maybe. You'll maybe get that sequel. But what else? Star Challenger. You'll get a sequel to that. There's another movie I've always wanted to work on that's in the Star Challenger, Last Star Challenger franchise. But just so you know, yeah, there will be a sequel to Galaxy Enforcer 3000. It's not going to be anything that's going to be like, oh, it's a spinoff, or it's another Power Ranger clone. No, this will be a sequel, official sequel. That's it. No reboot, no retelling, no nothing. Absolutely nothing. So just so you know, let's just say for example, you're definitely not going to get one sequel you're not going to get that may have probably been a Power Ranger clone, but not really, is Last Star Soldier. You will not get a sequel to that. But other films that I've done recently that were like in that universe of that Power Ranger clone type of thing, you'll get a sequel to that. That's it. Nothing else. No retelling. No me making the villain, you know, another vampire character. Like, you will not get that in the future. Just, if it's something I've done recently, you'll get a sequel to it, and that's it. Nothing else. So, thanks for the Q&A. This was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun explaining to you guys what my plans for the future was. And trust me, see Galaxy Enforcer 3000. It's on my channel right now. You'll have a lot of fun. It's a really good movie. We worked really hard on. So, let me just stop talking. Let me just say, Vertical Spy, outro. Hey folks, welcome to another vlog. You hear some buzzing. Some guy has his drone out here, so starting with the first location to film at. So, the name of this project is called Galaxy Enforcer. Just hope these kids in this area are not gonna distract me from filming. So, I already filmed the green screen scenes for this fight scene. So I just gotta film the actual live scenes. So it'll be for today. This is like somewhere around the 50s and late 40s here in Boston. But either way, still a nice day to film at, or film in location. So gonna go to the usual spot I film at in this area and see what happens. Alright, so I already filmed smaller parts I had to do for the green screen parts for the scene. So for right now, I'm gonna get my costume on. I'm gonna film more of my scenes, so certain parts will connect with the green screen scenes, and certain parts will have me mostly doing the stunts. So got my camera on my tripod, and I'm gonna get my costume on. So let's try to get it done. Say hello to the Galaxy Enforcer 3000. Yeah. See? Well, I finished the first day of shooting, and only thing I feel annoyed about is the stinking helicopters that have to fly in the scene. So don't worry, I can probably audio dub it or some type of dub I can probably do, or do voiceover. But yeah, that's the area where I filmed, and I love using it. But either way, what sucks is the freaking helicopters gotta fly in the area. Just freaking pain in the ass. Yeah, I also have to worry about people's dogs in the area. But heck, this all comes in post-production. Yeah. Alright, so I finished one of the scenes. Well, sort of finished it. Now, what I mean by sort of, I mean, it's gonna kind of be hard to me to be in two places all at once. Well, be in one place all at once. But in some ways, I think using my green screen background might be more relevant than anything. So pretty much, I'm gonna green screen me in the scene with another character. And I'm also think I'm gonna finish the rest of it with me being green screen in the background and do the best I can for the other part of the set. So, all right. Okay, once again, filming on location. It's a little windy out today. So today I'm going to be doing a stunt. I'm filming a spot where special effects is going to happen. So right around here, see these stairs? So when I do Billy scene, I'm going to look like I got punched. I'm flying. I'm tumbling down these stairs right here. So I'm going to do that today. Also, waiting for Billy to be ready for his scene to do. So it's going to be around in this area. So this is like so I found this area back in 2017. Didn't know I could find this area, to be honest, because certain spots aren't very private and certain parts always have a lot of people in the area. So when I found this area, pretty much we did a man called Zen. No wait, a man named Zen. So we filmed it was the first fight scene we filmed in this area from that film, and clearly, over here, so we did the first scene, then started doing the rest around here. Then we could have moved a little further, but maybe in this film we might move it a little further, have it be more around this area where we have a lot of space, a lot of people not really watching us or anything like that. But either way, this area is perfect for the scene, maybe the scene for today. But when it comes to Billy actual being in this location, we're gonna move it a little further, like I don't want to say, but you'll know soon. Well, it's time to get the camera work out. Kind of put my phone someplace where it doesn't get cracked, and let's do this thing, or the stunt. Hi, filming on location again, and this time I'm filming the new, Franklin Park area in the abandoned bear cave, or abandoned bear cage. So if those of you asked me in the comment section in the video or the short film itself, don't ask me questions about the designs in the background, because I did not do those, just to let you know. I didn't do any of this. All of this you see ain't done by me, done by the people in the neighborhood. So don't blame me. I don't want to hear anybody in the comments section saying, did you do all that graffiti yourself? No, I didn't. So that's something I won't credit or anything like that. So for today, we're working on a training sequence. I'm working on a training sequence for today, where I test out the sword, blaster, and shield. So I'll be happy to do that for today. And hopefully if I can get Billy and Chris, because those are the second people I gotta film, then later I'll be in post-production and putting everything together. So, let's get it done. So I'm filming the scene with, actually by myself, but I'm filming the
middle of the naysayer scene. So I picked the right spot for it. I was gonna pick the spot that was in what do you call it? Jamaica Plain, in that area, but you know, the usual area I usually film in Jamaica Plain, but instead I think around here it looks a lot more freer and, you know, exclusive than, you know, filming there. So a little odd talking to myself, filming myself, even though there's a few people in the area, a couple people coming up from over here. But heck, this is what making a film is like. I should also kind of tell you, it's kind of cold, but it's around the 50s, early 60s, around the late 50s. You know, the weather out here, you know, it's kind of, you know, mixed right now. It's a little cold, but not too cold, not freezing cold like it has been. A little less this whole entire year, but I don't know. It's just maybe it's just me, or something. So I'm at a different location I'm actually surprised actually exists for once. So I'm at the Cambridge side area near Leechmere. And I was here yesterday just checking out what's new around here, and boy, I'm kind of pissed because this is like a perfect spot for me and Billy and the rest of the other guys to film at. Very local, well, not too local. I mean, there's people with their dogs. There's also a very beautiful spot right around here. Spot where we could do a fight scene at, or try not to fall in the river right behind me. Yeah, so either way, I'm just kind of pissed because I could have been filming around here all this time. But heck, I don't know. Maybe it's because I discovered this place. This place just got made a couple of years or days or months ago, so there's not much I can really say for that. But either way, beautiful spot, real beautiful spot. We got benches over there, you know, tables, you know, you can have a lunch. It's summer, well, not midsummer, like if it's summer we're gonna deal with the heat, so we have to go to someplace that has a lot of AC. But it's winter, we'll be freezing our asses like crazy. Either way, still a beautiful spot. They got, see, ducks, geese and stuff. I don't know. It's amazing how many years you live, and some things just wind up changing. But heck, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. So, what could be the final and last day of shooting, you know, and we're about to get it done. Here I have Billy Ray. Hey, Billy. Yeah, so he's the last thing I have to film. A couple of other small things I have to film, you know, maybe some around this week, but I think for right now, we'll be done with principal photography, and, you know, we'll be all set, and we can do the release date for this video. All right, well, let's get it done. Now here's Billy Ray in full costume. Alrighty. Now kind of stand over this, I can kind of take pictures of you. Okay. Like right over there.
Okay.
Go over there is what I meant.
Right here?
Yeah, right there is good. Let me get you. So, last final thing I have to shoot. I already filmed Billy Ray's fight scenes, 2 of his fight scenes today. So, the last thing I'm just now done filming is a green screen background scene for one of the scenes in the fight. But, either way, should be in post-production mode. Got this off of eBay along with a couple other stuff. Now the toy models are from this. Yeah. So had to buy this off of eBay, and boy, it was a good price. Don't know what the original price was when it first got released in the 90s, but probably must have been $20 something. This I got off of eBay, $66. Yeah. So either way, do check this film out when it gets released. We worked really hard. All of us worked really hard. My voice actors, my actors, myself. We worked really hard in this project. So, well, this is the end of the vlog, and as usual, Alex Holliday, outro.
Hi guys, so I'm going to show you how I was able to get into the gal outfit, and trust me, you'll see how and why.